Hello and welcome to Speak, Feed, Lead with Jackie Bailey. I teach children grades 3 to 12 public speaking and leadership. I have several students, 25 or so. In my grades 3 to 5 class, we have been working on who do we look up to as someone that has skills or talents or characteristics that we would like to have. I thought it would be fun for you to hear a little bit about what our children are thinking about other people. Who is it that they admire? Coming up, you're going to hear the voices of several of my students. You'll first hear from a fourth grader who tells us that her hero is talented because he makes screams. Yeah, you heard that right, screams. Here's our fourth grader telling about who she admires.
The person I admire is a guy named Albert. He's an actual person, and his YouTube channel is Flamingo. His greatest strength is making screams. I think his worst weakness is that he gets stalked everywhere in Roblox. Every time he plays, there's this group that's like, hey guys, Albert's right here, and then everyone rushes to the game. I think his most notable act is making the Still Chill meme. There is a free face on Roblox that's called Chill that he made it based on that. And everyone started making stuff about it. They just say it over and over. The thing I think he's good at, boldness. Because he doesn't care about anyone. And when someone makes fun of him, he screams at them. And he's good at making people laugh. This is a story about him and the Zalkus. The Zalkus is a myth. So he was with the other Zalkuses, and then he started being really weird to Zalkus of Sorrow. So I watch his video every single day. Apparently there's this weird myth groups on Roblox, and they're different people, like Zalkus of red, Zalkus of black, and Zalkus of blue. Those are the big groups. Zalkus of Sorrow is the only one that has a different name. Actually, it's a game that lets you play a lot of games.
Next up is another fourth grader who admires an actress, dancer, and someone who she believes is very beautiful and talented. Listen to our next fourth grader sharing who she admires.
My idol is Maddie because she's a great dancer and I like to dance. And she is also an emotional actor, a marvelous writer, and a beautiful model. She is a very talented teenager, and she always knows that there's more can be improved. Because one of her quotes said, if I would rate myself 1 to 10, I would rate a 9 because I know there is more room to improve. She has honesty check. She also has a lot of people that like her, love check, courage check, wealth, good work check, beauty check, leadership check, intelligence check, compassion check, humor check. Well, she's on this Dance Moms, this reality show. She's a very great dancer.
Our next student is in third grade, and I find his subject of admiration to be quite sweet. Here's a third grader sharing.
My admired character is my mom. Her greatest strength is she has lots of great ideas. Sometimes when she has her speech, she always feels like good ideas. Sometimes she lets me write the old order today, like a building or somehow. He sometimes has those good ideas. But weakness is sometimes getting rest. Like, when I'm stressed, like sometimes I don't know what to do. And like she like calms me down easily. And she's very honest, and she has love, good work, beauty, leadership, obedience, and fairness. I would like to develop was honesty, love, leadership, humor. So what I think is that she always tells the truth. And she's only like the same as me, like she plays the same culture as me, speak the same language, and the same as we both like to read books.
Here is a 3rd grade girl telling us about her admiration for an Olympic athlete.
My topic is about Michael Phelps because he was a retired American Olympic swimmer who holds the record for the most Olympic medals won by any athlete at age 28, including 22 gold medals, 2 silver medals, and 3 bronze. Phelps started in the Olympics at age 15. That is the youngest swimmer to break a world record. His birthday is June 30th, 1985. He is 33 years old now. Phelps' height is 6 feet 4 inches. He got married in 2016 with Nicole Johnson. Michael Phelps has 2 sons, Boomer and Beckett. Boomer is 2 years old, born on May 5th, 2016, and Beckett was born on February 12th, 2018. Michael Phelps is a marvel to me because he is the most successful and most decorated Olympian of all time. I want to be just like him.
Sometimes in class we can get a little silly, and this next presenter, a 4th grade boy, obviously didn't do his homework or didn't understand it, and at the last minute he came up with an admired character. After his presentation, I asked him to rethink it and come back the following class with a little bit of a better option than the one he chose. I think you'll see what I mean.
My admired character is me because I was doing a research and it took too long because I couldn't really concentrate because everything online was so boring. So I decided to do myself. And because Harry is a marvel. So I chose Harry because Harry is very marvelous and I want to follow in his footsteps. Because when I get home, I do my homework really fast and then I can play. And I do my homework actually more than any other people. So let's see what values do these characters hold. Honesty? Check. Love? No. Courage? Check. Love? Check. Good work? Check. Justice? Check. Compassion? Check. Boldness? Check. Humor? Check. Loyalty? Check. Fairness? Check. The end.
Lastly is a 4th grade girl who completely surprised me with her admired character.
It's Miss Jackie. I chose her because she teaches me about public speaking. She also teaches me new vocabulary words. She also has a lot of beauty, especially when she wears her precious jewelry and stuff. She also teaches us to have debates and how to coach people. I want to have courage like her.
When I was a child, it seemed that I admired movie stars and I admired first ladies. Well, I liked teachers as well. In that regard, perhaps my students are not that different from me, even though it was decades ago I was in their shoes. With the exception of the gamer, who the first girl admired, we are pretty much the same, or at least have similar admirable qualities that we look at in other people. It's fun to teach these kids to be able to gain confidence and more security in their message and who they are, to be able to talk about those people they want to be like and the qualities that they see in those individuals. I am doing my part to help them to speak with power, to feed others in word and deed, and also to lead with a positive influence, which is what Speak, Feed, Lead podcast is all about. I hope you had fun listening to the next generation of leaders and who we might look toward ourselves someday for those qualities that we admire. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.